Hi Pisces, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Today we are going to ask Spirit what is going to happen in the next 48 hours in any connections around us. What does Spirit have for us? It's a general love reading for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers. Welcome. I'm so grateful that you're here. Welcome back to all my Pisces. Welcome to anybody that's new. Spirit, I am listening for you now. The next 48 hours, what is it that you want my Pisces to know? What is important for them to know? I am listening for you now. Higher purpose. What is the higher purpose of this connection? What does Spirit want for me? I have the winter time, a cold feeling. Okay. Let's see what else. I have a honeymoon stage, early stages of the honeymoon. So I have a honeymoon stage, and then I have my heart is on the line. Let me just see if I can get this to focus a little better. Let's see. The cards are struggling. Okay. So I have my heart is on the line. Let's get some cards. Right now, what is the higher purpose of any relationship, right? We go through these different phases, right? Maybe right now we're in somebody's giving me a cold shoulder, but we had this honeymoon phase for a long time. And now I'm starting to feel like, my heart is on the line. Like this person could be ready to hurt me in some way, but relationships go through so many phases. If you had this very honeymoon, everything was always beautiful, everything was always amazing. Maybe it was, sometimes that just stays in the beginning. So when it starts to get real and it starts to turn into life and that we're in a long-term relationship, it gets harder. So is your heart on the line all the time? Absolutely. Let's see what your cards are saying. Let's see what Spirit wants for you in this connection. I have a Page of Wands, so I'm still excited about it. 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands, Perseverance, don't give up. And I have an Empress. Look at this beautiful Empress in a wedding gown. So I do have this happy energy. Part of me feels like maybe if your person just hasn't been themselves lately, or they haven't been giving you as much attention as they normally do, don't give up on them. It could be something totally unrelated to you. All right. I do feel like they're still happy with you. I do still feel like there's an excitement here. I do still feel like they're seeing you as their Empress. So it could be something that's totally not connected to you, and somehow they're taking it out on you. You always take it out on the person you love, like if they are disconnecting a little bit or pulling back, not giving you as much attention, not wanting to spend as much time with you, something along those lines. It could be they're just burnt out. They're burnt out with work. They're burnt out with worrying about money. They're worried about bills. They've got other things, too much responsibility on their plate. They're tuning out, Spirit just said. They maybe need some hermit time where they just need to kind of see what their feelings are, or to get back in touch with themselves. So give them that hermit time. Maybe they are just asking for a little space, and it has nothing to do with that they're looking to end this connection. They're just looking for their own space. Something's going on with that. They're trying to make some kind of decision about their future. And it may have to do with their success, where they're headed. It might connect to you. It might not connect to you. But everybody has this kind of space and time that they need. So if your person has been withdrawing a little bit and you're wondering, like, what's going on? Why are they pulling back? They're usually totally into me. They usually can't wait to see me. They're usually texting and calling all the time. they could just be trying to process something for themselves, and they'll come back. Let them have a little bit of that space, and then let them come back when they're ready. And then when they come back, they're rejuvenated. They're excited to see you again, something like that. Comfort. They feel safe and secure in your arms. Beautiful. Laughter. They want to have fun times. So maybe they just needed some time. Maybe there's some trust. Maybe there's something that they're trying to process in their mind. Maybe there's been a conversation. Maybe there has been something that has triggered something in them that is a trust issue. You were talking to somebody else, that your phone is ringing. They don't know who you're with. They don't know where you were. Just be open and honest with those things. If there's nothing going on, obviously you want to let that person know that, there's nothing going on. I'm not with anybody else. I'm loving you. They want to feel safe and secure. So they could be feeling a little insecure. So maybe we want to make this person feel like they come first. But right now it's coming into me more as they just want some time and space just to kind of rejuvenate and rebuild their energy. Sometimes people are just tired. They're tired of work, they're tired of responsibility, they're tired of everybody asking something of them all the time. And if that's the case, then they have to just let you know, like, hey, I just need, an afternoon to just chill, something like that. So give them some space. And then they're going to come back, is how I feel. I come back with this, I want to have fun. I want to laugh again. I've kind of gone back to the well and gotten another bucket of water somehow, So I do feel that. I have that there's this devil in them. They're very addicted to you. They want you. So I feel I just want you all the time. So I don't think that maybe you're used to them wanting you all the time. And if they haven't been wanting you lately, you're wondering, is there something up? But sometimes it's just they want to just regroup, just we all need that quiet time, that quiet space, that healing energy, that repair and rebuild energy. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? They want you to stay. They don't want you to go anywhere. So this is not somebody who's pushing you away. They're just asking, they're just trying to heal their own energy, is how I feel. That's okay. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. They're trying to process this. Maybe we've been together all the time. We've been spending every waking hour together, and maybe they miss their friends, or they miss doing, just sitting and watching TV by themselves for a few hours. So maybe just give them some time to kind of process this connection, something like that. Being more selfish. They're asking for more space and time. They are. I want to start a family with you someday. It's almost like I see a future with you. I want all those things with you. 10 of Cups is kind of how I feel with that. I would do anything for you. So they're not pushing you away. This is very much a feeling of somebody needs just some like a mental health day, like when you used to take a day off from school and you weren't really sick, but you just needed a mental health day. I feel like your person just needs some mental health. I just want space, but it's a healthy space. Give me time. Give me time, because I've got to get used to all of this. I've got to get used to you and how fast we're moving, or how much time we spend together, or how different my life is now that you're in it. So sometimes that becomes overwhelming, and sometimes people will freak out and feel like they're giving up what used to be their life, even though that now they have you in it. So sometimes they just have to kind of reconnect to that life that they had before. And whether it's hanging out with their friends, or spending some time with their family, or doing some kind of hobby, or something that they used to like to do that was kind of alone time. Let them do that. Listen to your heart. Your heart's telling you that this is still a good connection, right? Let me have you. I still want you. You hurt me, but it's okay. So maybe it is hurtful that this person says, I need space. Don't look at it that way. All right. Look at it as that they're healing in some way. All right. That they're not running away from you, that they are healing themselves so that they can be better when you're together. Something along those lines. I still don't have all the answers. That's the truth. We don't know where we're headed. We don't know what's happening next. All we know is that I still want you. I don't know all the answers, but I do love you. And I'm absolutely in love with you. All right. So if they want some space, give them a little space. It feels healthy to me. It doesn't feel like they're asking for space um, to because they don't want to be with you. I think it's the opposite. I think they're just like on an emotional overload, and they just need some time. You matter to them. You matter to them. And let's get one more. I'm terrified. Um, what's your heart saying? I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the answers. I'm terrified. Can we be madly in love with somebody and be terrified at the same time? Absolutely. Is your heart telling you that this person isn't going anywhere? Then listen to your heart. All right. But you could be, I'm just afraid. It's been so good. And when they start to pull away, it just makes me think that they don't want this anymore. And I don't think that's what's going on. I think your person is just maxed out. And I think if you give them just a little bit of time, your family won't like me. I don't think so. I think whoever you love, your family will love. Do you even see me that way? Maybe we're just processing, like I'm in it for the long run, something like that. You are very special and you have so many choices and options, but I don't think we want to choose anybody else. That is not what's going on here. What's going on here is that maybe it's been very intense and we've been spending a lot of time together. And then all of a sudden somebody says, I just want, I want to do something by myself. I want to do something with my friends. I just want to do something else. And you take it as they don't want to be with you, but they do want to be with you. Love me. Keep loving me. Keep loving me. I hope you'll wait for me. I hope you'll wait for me. And I'm open to compromise. Right now, what I'm feeling is this person needs some space, all right, and to heal, whatever. They're tired from a long day. They've been working all the time. That's why they have like man caves and like she sheds and, those kinds of spaces, because we all need that time to just be alone with ourselves. So let your person be alone with themselves so that they're a better person when they come back to you. That's how it's coming into me today, just over the next couple of days, something like that. I think this person definitely wants to be with you. They may be terrified of this connection. Maybe they need some time and space to think about that. Also, there's nothing to be scared of. They're falling in love. They want to be with you. So we're going to ask Spirit to make you both feel secure and loved, and that you guys find this kind of happy medium, this happy compromise of we have your space, my space, and then we have our time together, something along those lines. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always, my Pisces, for your love and support. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.